Hello, welcome back. We're going to expect that fight this time. Oh, you'll see, don't worry. Who's a minor god that is the protector and creator of various arts, such as cheese making and beekeeping? Oh man, I was gonna guess, but it came up too quick. It was Aristeus. GG. You're a god. A trivia. You're a god at guessing gods. How can you guess a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I think he just pops out. Give me a mythology question? Okay, I'm ready. The Slavic god of thunder. Shoot. I have no idea. Thuri whispered in my ear, Slavic Thor. Harun. Harun? I have to admit, I've mostly only looked into the popular ones. You know, like the popular ones that people put into, like, school library books and that kind of thing. I was about to start guessing Final Fantasy summons. Just a BS rename? You mean like Roman mythology? I can't remember if this is the way I took before. It is the way I took before. Which demon in Christian mythology is responsible for all major death and decay? Is it Beelzebub? Beelzebub? That's honestly a half guess. I've heard a lot of demon names. I have very rarely heard their responsibilities tied to... Oh! Awesome. I was going based purely on vibes. Thank you, Symphony of the Night. Oh, there he is. I love the sound effect as he's talking. You have no place here, child of living flesh. The mazed band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my folly, and this is my curse. For all eternity, I am damned to walk in this half-life, to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives. You know, I'll just heart sip them. It's doing nothing to his health. That seems... like something I don't want to get into. Or possibly risk getting into. I'm realizing, by the way, I didn't save before coming in here. Or at least I don't think I did. So it's a really good thing we got him. Yeah, I've definitely heard the name Moloch before. He had a Daedric Claymore. It is extremely heavy. You talking about Moloch Ball? Actually, the spear, by the way, looks kind of sick. I retrieved the mazed band. He tells me that the band is never to be used again, and that he will defend it with his own death. Well, I'm sure Almalexia is going to use it properly. Yeah, he had a Daedric Claymore on him. I'm not sure how it compares with Stalrum. This is 50, although it's a Claymore, though. This is 60, but it's also extremely heavy. Honestly, I'm probably going to drop the 70 longsword. It seems like it. It's 10 more damage and 10 heavier. Which affects, like, how much stamina it takes to swing the thing. I might be better off with, like, a Daedric longsword. You wish Ebony was top tier? Because the armor and weapons just look so cool and elegant? They do, I have to agree. I was a big fan of Glass when I was playing Oblivion. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I thought it was so cool that it was just like, ooh, glass. I was a big fan of glass and Elven. It's like not helping much, but I need to drop some weight. Looks like I finally just gotta drop these swords that I haven't been using. I should be selling them, but I don't want to just go and hang out with Creeper for an extended period on stream. And when I'm not streaming, I forget. Called Elden Scrolls, which adds Elden Ring features to the game. That sounds pretty fun. Well, we got the thing. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did before. I can just do this. I got the ring. Interesting. Every time I come back to these guys, they're shocked that I'm still alive. I have a feeling they're just trying to kill me. I won't be the one to take it. Speak with the priest. He'll know what should be done. Oh, you touched it? Wow. Well, I'm not touching it. Nope. First, it's like an upward swing. Oh, right, Ash of War. When you said that, I thought of like... I was thinking Spirit Ashes for some reason. Timed correctly with your attack. It gives you 500% stamina recovery boost for 2 seconds. Sounds pretty good.
Justice never sleeps.
You've been able to retrieve the band? Amazing. Alexia will want to hear about this immediately. You are to speak with her directly. I hope you realize what an honor you're receiving, Joe Rajo. Yes, Lady requests your presence at once. It is best not to keep her waiting. You'll find her in the High Chapel.
Our Lady's blessings upon you, faithful servant.
I hear she's a big deal. With, like, in-world and in the fan base. Consumes no magic, but drains all your stamina if not used. You know, I actually really like that. You can chain it a bunch of times, but if you mess up.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
Sure. I'll bathe wherever you want. So you're the person I've been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel, Joe Rajoer. Perhaps I should call you by another name? But that is a discussion for another time. I understand you have done well in my service, and indeed a service in my name is a service for all of Mournhold. Now, my faithful and obedient servant, let us discuss Baralazar's amazed band. An interesting item, is it not? It seems ordinary enough, but it is much more. The ring is cold now, but the embers of its power still burn hot within. I'll use my magic to reawaken its power. Why? Do not concern yourself too deeply in these matters, friend Joe Rajo. I'll use the ring as I do everything to serve the temple and all of Morrowind. You have been a pleasant surprise to meet. I have seen something in you that I have not seen in a very long time. I bestow the blessing of my light upon you. May it serve you well. We will speak again soon. Well, I didn't get much choice in that, but sure. Tell me about Tiniest Deletion. He's the leader of the Young King's Royal Guard, I believe. An Imperial. They're all the same. Man. Even God said that about you. It is good and right that the band be in my possession. Surely, it will be a boon to all my people. Your efforts are appreciated. Is it just me? Or are her eyes not quite looking in the same direction? I shouldn't stare. Also, it adds whips, spears, half spears, claws, rapiers, twin blades, short swords, throwing weapons, and chakram. Also, it adds an unarmed martial arts attack pattern, which you can choose. I got someone who's very interested in adding whips to Elder Scrolls games. Hello. I found Almalexia. She was right here. How are you doing? Here she is. It's the lady.
I do for you, my child.
Look at her. She floats. It proves she's a god. The face of a goddess.
From what I hear, there's trouble at the palace.
Almalexia's light. It just heals me. I could already do that. It just heals my stats. Doing okay eating dinner? How am I? I'm doing okay. I was looking at some MTG stuff earlier. We're probably gonna go play Commander after stream. Biblically accurate Almalexia. Look, this is gonna be weird. I very much enjoy four-eyed critters. I like them a lot.
I'm listening.
Ow. I mean, like, look at Nick Nocturne and tell me you don't agree.
There's trouble at the palace.
The four eyes add a nice little bit of spice.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Look, it's a very specific it's a very specific appreciation, I admit. Nick Nocturne is one. Who is a like an unfiction YouTuber slash he does also Twitch stream. I've never actually seen a stream. What about Six Eyes? Equally as good. But you're pushing it.
Our Lady's blessings upon you.
It's a thing you see in like demonic characters sometimes. I like it. There's got to be a limit where you're like, okay, this is overdoing. Exactly. Depending on the size, that's 6. 8's okay because then you're just in spider territory. Did I say Nick Nocturnal? Just Nick Nocturne. From Nightmind. If you like creepypasta type things, that aren't creepypastas. It's like a step up. You know, if creepypastas are like drive-through fast food, he covers things that are like the Olive Garden. Of internet horror. Yeah, he's a black furry. He's a black furry cat with 4 eyes. Ali pastas. I don't have any pastas yet, thank goodness. Also, hi Yuki, how are you doing? Why does he not like me, by the way? I've been, like, working for him. I know of nothing you may do for Alma Alexia at this time. Fair enough.
And you'll regret it.
Bill day? Oof.
God's grief. What next?
Have you heard? The city is under attack. Enchanted machines have burst into Plaza Brindisi Dorum and are killing everyone. They need your help. Go. Oh, alright. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh geez. I don't know why they need me specifically, but sure. Can I hide out behind the temple and just sip a ghost for a minute to get ready? Which factions am I a part of? None. None here. Thieves Guild, Redoran, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, East Empire Company, but I got fired. That's a black mark on my resume for sure. You're here to answer no one's prayers. Catan, I'm guessing, a type of mollusk, has 1,000 eyes. Well, I'm assuming at that point it just becomes texture. How would I react if Suri dressed like a taco? He dressed like a taco that's dressed like a samurai? Sheetan? Oh, okay, so it's... I was adding extra steps. Big whoops. None of those are a particular rival. I guess he just doesn't like my face or something. I can't remember if I tried to sway him at some point and failed. That could actually be it. Alright, I didn't actually answer. I assume he'd be dressing like a taco samurai for a reason. So I'd compliment him on the outfit. I need to encourage my man. In all his pursuits, even the taco samurai ones. Oh, I love this. It's a robotic velociraptor. Whose idea was this? Was there just someone on staff? Like, guys, please, come on. I made the robotic velociraptor model. We gotta use it. And it's like, okay, look. We can work it into the DLC. We really appreciate you around here. You always bring the donuts. What do you mean? I was killing raptors. And scorpions. Hulking Fabricant Elixir. Cyber Dinosaurs. I just rewarded... Ooh, Fortify Speed. I'm starting to accept what my favorite commander deck is. I saw a set of sleeves while we were getting the Bloombro cards. And I actually bought the sleeves just for this just for this deck. And it's got... Sorry, I'm overburdened. There. I'll just... That's for someone. And I'm mentioning it because it's just got like a kind of robotic dragon on it. And this kind of makes me think of it. I was thinking of sharing it on the Discord, but I didn't think anyone would care. Maybe that's a little too harsh. But it did seem a little silly to make a whole post about it. Creatures attacking the city have been defeated. The plaza is in ruins. The Royal Guard have asked me to help defend the city against the attacking creatures. They didn't. They burst through the ground at Plaza Brindisi-Dorum. High Ordinators and Royal Guard are trying to protect the city. Oh, also, she blessed me with a new ability, Almalexia's Light, and told me that I might be of further assistance to her one day.
Justice never sleeps.
This attack must be reported. We will stay here and guard against further attacks. Go tell Tiniest Deletion. Run! I'll get there when I get there, man. You found a loop combo in your squirrels? Please, share your squirrel loop. Surya and I are both pretty excited. We both bought a pre-constructed deck from the new set, and we're gonna go play them tonight. Surya's making a squirrel deck.
Long live the king.
Hello, Rocker. How are you doing?
Good for the Empire, good for all, eh, citizen?
I'm listening. Well,
Imagine just walking into a place and someone just smiles at you and says, "If it's good for the Empire, it's good for all, right, citizen?" I think I would just say like, "Oh yeah, of course," and leave immediately. I hate to do this, by the way,
justice never sleeps.
but I have had to drop equipment like 5 times. So I'm going to Ojai Mark. And just take myself back to the mainland right quick to sell things off. Probably actually stash things in the manor. You okay? Today's been a tougher day. I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. Wait, no, it has or more added in the text. I hate it when they add or more. We got Friend at Arms and we got Rocker since you left, I think. Also, welcome back, Tatra.
Justice never sleeps.
In the king's name, what is your business?
Okay, I have to admit.
Tomorrow's mercy. Justice never.
Sorry, that was a reaction to hearing the sneeze in game.
Whatever you want.
It was terrible.
Within reason.
I'm looking for that teleporting Argonian and I cannot find him. You love ginger ale? I wish I loved ginger ale. I mean that. Well, ginger ale is actually not bad. Over here in Australia, they like ginger beer. Some brands actually. I'll step that back because I.
In the king's name, what is your business?
Aussie Mom listens, of course. Some brands are actually really nice. I like them. But it's a toss-up. Starting off feeling really tired. Well, get lots of rest. I hope you're doing really well, and I hope all your plans progress smoothly. Okay, I think I'm not selling things off because I can't find the teleporting Argonian. I don't need money anyway.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
I've heard about the attack on the city, and I've dispatched guards to take care of it. Thank you for your report. You can help in another way. I'd like you to investigate the disturbance. Okay. Who are you, by the way? Carrot says nothing. Gotcha. You seem cool. So what's this about the disturbance? Obviously, we can't allow these attacks to continue, but we need to know more about the source. It seems the attacks originated from some Dwemer ruins that have been buried deep beneath Mournhold. The memorial statue has been destroyed, and we've cleared a passage below. My reports tell me that the creatures that attacked were at least partially mechanical, so perhaps they were of Dwemer origin. I want you to explore these ruins, find out where these creatures have come from, and report back to me. Ooh, what's this? Pounces and nuzzles the mousy wousy. Oh, hi, Tatra. How are you? Nix, I am so sorry. I was just thinking about Tatra. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I would never dare. Nix and completely different from Ted. I'm sorry, I hadn't yet updated the person I'm talking to variable in my head yet.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
But how are you doing today? You know what? I'm gonna drop this off in the courtyard. Not too bad. Just trying to set up. I hope EA is more cooperative than usual. Yeah, these guys aren't on a sponge. No one's gonna pick that up. I didn't drop it on this map, by the way, because this map just got replaced, I imagine. Well, no, it couldn't have, because the corpses are still here. Unless they just re-strew the corpses out. It just felt less risky in case this place changes again. Oh, they were already taking care of it. Witness Demerquan's Ooh, I've witnessed Dwemer constructs and these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling in the ruins of Bam's Amshint. The Dwemer creatures seemed to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. Their origin is still a mystery to me, but it is clear that they are not of Dwemer make. I should report my findings immediately. Though lo and behold, EA loved you yesterday, but today when you need it, it doesn't. You're punished by your Fey ancestors. Have you considered just leaving some cheese out? I hear that works. Either cheese or bread. Just leave it out. But don't directly acknowledge it. Because then it offends them. That's why nobody can translate the Dwemer language. They didn't realize it's just ooh Elvish. I love this lore. You found success in this restart, we Gucci now. Fantastic. I should report my findings immediately, and also they keep killing me whenever I get close. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Where did I put that?
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
The thing is, this isn't stealing, technically, as long as I make sure not to touch the plate.
So, you want something? The king's health to you, Sarah.
I investigated the disturbance. Dwemer constructs were fighting these fabricants? This situation gets more and more disturbing to me. Your effort has been appreciated, though. In fact, I believe the king himself would like to speak with you. Oh, this is just to catch me up on whichever one I haven't done yet, huh? He tells me the king would like to speak with me. Oh! Hi. I was like, okay, so now I'm gonna have to spend 20 minutes finding the king. Ah, so you're the one Tiniest has been telling us about. Interesting. Interesting. Everyone thinks I'm interesting. You'll have to forgive us for the slight inconvenience earlier. It appears we were given a bit of misinformation. The Queen Mother has spoken of you as well. We understand you were visited by some Dark Brotherhood assassins. A regrettable occurrence. They are a difficult lot, but they do have their usefulness. I'm certain that will no longer be a problem for you. Yeah, it's already not a problem for me. There he is, the king. Oop. We have various sources throughout Vardenfell that are paid well to provide us with information. Unfortunately, sometimes it proves to be incorrect. One of our informants had suggested you could pose a threat to our monarchy. That cannot be allowed, as I'm sure you understand. Oopsie whoopsie, I did a fucky wucky. He's apologizing because he heard the Dark Brotherhood got wiped out. Oh, he is indeed. Oh, he's using both. It is never easy for one to assume the throne, especially after the unfortunate set of circumstances that led to our beloved King Lethan's death. There are those who would seek to profit from such events, to take the opportunity to create unrest among the people. There are those, even, who would wish to see us dead. Oh yeah? Does this surprise you? Even now there are those who would see our head on a pike. What better way to achieve one's goals than to have others remove those that would oppose you? Surely you have some understanding of this? In fact, we've recently been told of a plot against the throne. So you've heard of the Morrowind and the Dark Brotherhood? They have their purpose in Morrowind. I do have to give credit to how conversational it feels to go through a dialogue tree in Morrowind. It doesn't feel like a dialogue tree exactly. I like it. Some of my informants have learned of a possible assassination plot against our royal person. Me, I'm the royal person. I would like more information on this. However, I do not want to compromise the safety of my guards or my informant. I believe, however, you would be suitable for this matter. I wish for you to meet an informant of mine in the local corner club, the Winged Guar. You'll find it in God's Reach. He's an orc and shouldn't be too hard to pick out. Find him, ask him about his uncle's farm. He'll know what it means. Then report back to me with your information. Of course there is discontent in the temple. There's discontent everywhere. Why shouldn't there be?
Captain
Oh yeah, man.
speaks well of you.
Ints are technically dialogue trees. I never thought of it like that. You keep it, you're so right.
Justice never sleeps. Emperor, King, and Justice.
Wait, where am I going? The Winged Gar. I think that's in God's Reach. Yes. Now, sorry, about your squirrel loop. I understand it says or more. But it doesn't say, like, once per turn, does it?
May the wind be on your back.
Because, you know, one or more just means, like, at a time.
So, where are you from? You've won me over.
Where's this guy?
Shells the game.
Do you know this informant? Actually, what if there's two orcs around here? There's only one here. But imagine if they did. Imagine if there were just two orcs. And you just go wandering up to the... No.
Anytime now.
All right.
May the wind be on your back.
Time to lurk?
That there.
Thank you very much, and,
You've got my ear.
good fortune to you. You don't know anything about Magic, but you do appreciate squirrels. It's just a deck that makes, squirrels. Makes squirrel tokens. Whenever you sacrifice one or more foods, create a 1/1 squirrel token. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I see it. I see it. And I'm guessing E, great eater of all. You can make squirrels snap food now. So you just need a free second. You're exactly right. You can. The only... If you have an effect, like someone hits you with Annihilator and says you have to sacrifice 2 things, it only triggers once. But if you decide to trigger one thing over and over that says you have to sacrifice a thing, you do get that every single time. And it is an infinite loop. All you need is a sacrifice enabler. I'm trying to balance how deep to get into the weeds. Squirrels do love the foods, it checks out. Oh, they released a beautiful card. It's like this disturbed nature spirit, I think is the best way to explain it. When it's on the field, all creatures are considered food. It's very funny. I like it a lot. Glanced over at Siri's computer. Your search for Mirkwood bats revealed the following. I'm very excited to help you, Siri. Anyway, Uncle's Farm. Uncle's Farm. I have to be good. I don't have an uncle, and I don't know you. Better not to talk to you about that. I need to raise his persuasion. Or I need to raise his disposition.
Hurry up before I change.
Oh, Bert, hi. How are you doing?
Can I do anything to help?
This is going terribly.
I haven't time for fools.
You're good? Almost done with work? I'm pretty good too. I just woke up not too long ago. Suri and I are going to cards later, and I'm trying not to just keep talking about Deep in the Weeds Pathfinder, or not Pathfinder, Magic the Gathering stuff. But it promises to be fun. We haven't been able to go in a little while. I know there's a way to increase my willpower, by the way. That's what I'm looking for. I thought I had a ring or something that did it. Yes, this one. Why am I not wearing that constantly? Because of the ghost zipping, of course. You'd win with that loop if Mirkwood bats... Yep. I think we have an extra Mirkwood bats. You've also got, Oh, hi, Chocolate. You also get your infinite sacrifice triggers. I like it. It's a loop that doesn't win on its own. I like the idea of a card called Mirkwood Barts. Some kind of Simpsons tie-in. Whenever you Cowabunga, deal 1 damage to each opponent. Anyone want to hear your OC's crimes? I guess that depends on what the crime is. Also, I think I'm just gonna have to risk it. On the charm tap. It worked immediately. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I get it. Code words, whatever. Here's what you should know. Everything else gets a tie-in with Magic these days. Why not The Simpsons? Honestly, it's extremely likely that Simpsons appears as a secret lair. I don't see why not. They've already done Hatsune Miku. Nothing weird? Well, alright then. As long as they're normal crimes. Our king is a paranoid, I know. I know. It's treason to even think that sort of stuff, but it's true. He always thinks someone is out to get him. Man's had me checking into a different conspiracy every week for the last month. I keep telling him, you're the king, you're gonna have enemies. Does he listen? Pshh. This time, though, there might be something to it. Found some disturbing information. Sources tell me there's a plot, but not against the king. From what I've been able to gather, there will be an attempt made on the Queen Mother's life. Not sure who would want to target her. From what I know, she has no enemies in Mournhold. That's what my sources are telling me.
I could eat a baby's eyes through a sewer grate.
I'm sorry? What's that phrase supposed to mean?
What's your story?
From where do you hit?
I'm not repeating it, by the way. Have I met her yet? I have. She was very proud of me. She gave me pats, and now I glow a little bit. And then immediately, robot velociraptors dug themselves out of the earth. So that's where we're at. Did I get to that one merchant in the bazaar? I haven't looked, honestly. Also, that's not the direction I was trying to go. I guess I could look now, because I'm not entirely sure I want to be helping out the king. So she's done first-degree murder. I can't remember which degree that is. Gross negligence. That sounds gross. Grave robbing. Technically attempted destruction of government property. By almost baking a power grid. We've all committed destruction of government property at least once, right? They own so many things. It's hard not to. Thoughts on Robo Raptors? Positive. I did rib that it was just like some guy's passion project though. But I'm a fan.
I must be going, so
I love walking even faster away from people when they say that. Imagine just walking by someone and like, oh, I must be going. Yeah, you said it was a barbarian in the bazaar, right? Which I took to mean a Nord with face paint. Oh! The common tongue! Well... I don't want to... I don't want to get into that, but if it's between two consenting adults, then... Yeah, imagine just walking next to someone. Someone turns and like taps you on the shoulder and it's like, "Can you make it quick? I really am very busy." The common tongue. When stream ends, maybe go to Good Games so we can buy 4 cards? Absolutely. This broadsheet is a newsletter copied on cheap paper featuring a sensational events in the city of Mournhold. One article describes a list of individuals who died under suspicious circumstances when their interests conflicted with those of the former Prince of the West. The reference is clearly King Helseth, King of Morrowind, formerly Prince Helseth of the Kingdom of Wayrest in the province of High Rock. A poet can have no higher purpose than to tell the truth about the human condition. Lord Vivek. Mysteries of the West. I have a little list. They never would be missed. Appearing at the top, 3 names: Anhar, Khajiit Male, Martyrius Arantius, Imperial Male, Usole Eschile, Breton Male. That's absolutely not how that's supposed to be pronounced. What do these 3 names have in common? All 3 at one time or another represented an inconvenience to a Western noble prince named Helseth. Skipping some. The uncommon tongue. I misread that at first. Oh, don't worry. Good Game's a chain. She's a lesbian? Well, that's not a crush. Or she can have a crush, but that's not a crime. Yeah, don't worry. There's lots of good games around. EA just deleted Mass Effect from your library? That sounds like a really big problem. I am very sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's good to keep yourself busy. Maybe she needs more going on in her life, and then she'll destroy fewer power grids. Well... I'll be honest, Yuki. It's kind of like saying... do you want to go down to, Lowe's? Or... Kroger. There's a lot of them. We're within driving distance to at least one good game. You can have that piece of doxable information for free. Her voice claim is Bill from Gravity. Her voice claim. I haven't heard that one before. Is that like if she had a voice actor, that's who it would be? To an American, that's a 6-hour drive. Within driving distance, you mean? Anyway, after skipping some things... and these, the common tongue notes significantly, are only the A's on the list. Some have quietly suggested that Prince Helseth has the most accomplished and subtle poisoner in the West, but the common tongue has never seen a single scrap of evidence that would prove such an indictment. Admittedly, the absence of such proof could count as qualifying towards the title of a most accomplished and subtle poisoner. And further, the common tongue does not wish to suggest that King Helseth is a poisoner, or that the recent death of King Aethan Lethen was a poisoning and not a natural death, the common tongue has never seen a single scrap of evidence that would prove such an indictment, and the imperial coroners have ruled that Aethan Lethen died a natural death. I love it. Once had a medical license implies that she had her medical license revoked.
I'll thank you to be brief.
Let's go 2 cities to the left and buy a bushel of apples. That sounds great. Let's do it. But also thank you, Yuki, for showing concern. I do admit I'm on like a I'm constantly concerned about I'm like always an inch away from just dropping doxing information. You're gonna lurk, but Helseth sus. Very sus. Thank you very much and enjoy the lurk. I hope she has better luck next time with the whole morgue situation. Oh, I can actually finally repair my wolf hat. Actually, can I sell anything? I can sell 1 dagger. Good enough.
What's your story?
Oh, I can sell this hat too. I've got a new hat. Yes, say, because you've seen people dox based off stuff like picture of the doorknob. Oh, right, because you can see like reflections and stuff in that too. I'm not sure what to say when that happens. But I hope that was a fun one. Right, I remember what I was doing. He does not have enough to make this worthwhile. Next time, perhaps.
Try me.
She is also wanted in her home country of Germany. She'll never again be able to take on the scenic vistas of historical castles and lush forests and famously comprehensive internet privacy laws.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
I felt as though I had searched the bazaar top to bottom, despite, in my haste, not entering a single shop. Walked into the armor. She had a distant look on her eyes. Excuse me, I was just thinking," she said as I wandered to the counter. "How much for the adamantine hat?" I asked. She offered me but a pittance. Times are hard in Mournholt. She also got electrocuted a bunch of times. I got electrocuted a couple of times. It's not so bad.
I'm listening.
The bot is right, unfortunately. I think I can check these other shops. Just to see if it has the barbarian in question. Maybe she shouldn't be touching those Tesla coils. Probably. Oh, hi. Welcome, Khajiit, welcome. The best deals in all of Mournhold can be found. Low prices every day, and special offers as well. Please, take your time and look through my wares. No, nothing special here. Not for the likes of you, anyway. What do you... Just what you see. Every now and then, I'll have special bargains on certain items, just for valued customers like yourself, of course. Check back with me on a regular basis, and I'll see if I can make you a deal.
Be well.
She's so lovely. She's trying to make a girlfriend at this point. Oh, she's trying to make a girlfriend. Special offers, but not for you. I love the way your scales glimmer in the light. Okay, maybe special offers for you.
Maybe you should get healed.
Yeah. I hope I didn't miss it, by the way. But I'm not seeing them this time. I'll keep an eye out. Okay, maybe for you. But only if you tell me I'm as special as my special offers. I love it. You still did the better one. I can't find the guy, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna go to break and come back, and then we'll hit up the temple to see if we can do something other than help the king out. I'm willing to go a little bit. Warning about an assassination plot on his mom doesn't seem that bad. The Temple of Doom? No, the Temple of Almalexia. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Isa. I didn't think about it before. The head pats also get noired. Amelia, by the way. So she's the one robbing the morgues. Whoop. Yes, unfortunately I can't avoid it. I'm gonna have to get up here. And I'll come back in just a few minutes. I'm really sorry about the timing. But I'll see you real soon. Still fawning over the rhetorical intricacies of